A lot of potential trade rumor news is in the air. Apparently, multiple teams have been calling Nick Caserio about acquiring wide receiver Brandin Cooks. And what would it take to get him? Before we continue with this video, guys, don't forget, sign Andre Johnson Texans helmet. Answer 2 questions for me down below in the comments. Is number 1, who was the last Texans rookie running back to hit 900 yards? And also, how would you feel if the Houston Texans traded Brandin Cooks right before the NFL draft? Let me know in the comments down below. I think this is a fun conversation and interesting conversation to have. My first immediate reaction is hell no. I don't want to let go of Brandin Cooks. The fact that he's still only 28 years old, and the fact that in the past 2 seasons, we only traded a second round for him. You know, this was after we traded DeAndre Hopkins for pennies on the dollar. We needed someone, brought in to catch passes from Deshaun Watson, and then Tyrod Taylor and rookie quarterback Davis Mills. We traded for Brandin Cooks, and in 2 years, 2,000 yards, 12 touchdowns, played good with Deshaun, played good with Tyrod, played good with Davis Mills. That 4.3 speed was a deep threat for the Houston Texans. The concussion stuff has been put to rest. I know that was a huge issue for the Houston Texans in the beginning of this whole Brandin Cooks saga, which was, why are you going to trade for someone who's 1 concussion away from retirement? Has put that to bed, has been absolutely healthy for the Houston Texans the past couple of seasons. Anybody who needs a wide receiver who is competing should be looking at Brandin Cooks. I think he's a damn better player than Devontae Parker, who just got traded to the New England Patriots. Apparently, the Chiefs have been looking for wide receivers. The Packers, the Bills, they should all be looking at Brandin Cooks, if we're being absolutely honest. The question is what is his value? I definitely think he's worth more than the second-round pick that you gave a couple years ago to the Rams. I am looking in the top 60, 65 picks in this draft to trade from Brandin Cooks. And then the later, add additional on the end. But we know that he is a veteran, right? We have a young receiver in Nico Collins who we would like to see take the next step forward. We love that the veteranship that he brings to the Houston Texans, the fact that when we were as Brandin Cooks was very successful. So train him away, any team, they're going to have to spend on him. And I would feel much more better in this draft if I had an extra pick, maybe in the late first, early second round. Imagine the more flexibility that you have. You could go ahead and take a wide receiver at 13, knowing that one of the guards like a Kenyon Green or Zion Johnson is going to be available in the later rounds. Do you go ahead and draft Brandin Cooks' replacement at 13, whether it's Chris Olave, Jameson Williams, or Garrett Wilson? Maybe Drake London falls down in the draft. But the possibility are endless if the Houston Texans decide to trade Brandin Cooks. The only question is what are you getting in return? Some say he's worth a 3rd-round pick. I don't believe that. He is a top 15 wide receiver in the NFL. No matter what team is on, he has produced 1,000 yards with the Texans, 1,000 yards with the Rams, 1,000 yards with the Patriots, 1,000 yards with the Saints. Only 28 years old. He could still be your long-term wide receiver. That's why I myself personally don't want to get rid of Brandin Cooks. I think he's been effective, and I think he's going to teach all these young guys for the future. However, if you want him, go ahead, give me a late first, give me an early second, and you can have Mr. Brandin Cooks. Let me know what you guys think. As always, go Houston Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.